breathing. You're just driving. I'm sorry. I love you, but please. Okay. Oh, have mercy. Rewind. Okay. Oh my gosh. It's been a minute. Hello. How y'all doing? Oh, here we come. Here's Queen Bee. She has arrived. You gotta say hello? This is Zoe, y'all. Y'all saw her in the last video. Oh, have mercy. Okay. I have some Sweetwater coffee and tea. I have coffee. I'm trying their Vietnamese blend. It's a sharp taste to it. It's good. I mean, it's good. In my first video, I talked about changing relationships and all of that. And this is the start of my new series. You know, my plan was to do it every Friday. But as you know, with being a notary, every week is different. Some weeks are busier than others. So it's kind of been tough to really sit down and do this, and to, on top of that, coming up with ideas. I mean, I have plenty of them, but I still have to plan them in my head and kind of have a idea of what I'm going to say. So finally, I've had a minute to not think about 5 other things on my list and sit down and do this. So this is the second video. Topic today is being confident in your journey. And are you sure? Sure you don't want any more? Okay. One moment. What you gonna do? What we doing? You gonna come up here, or are you gonna sit down there? You decide. It's up to you. But make a move.
Or
I swear, I sit down for 5 minutes and it's just distraction upon distraction, and it's just me. Oh, have mercy. Rewind. Okay. Being confident in your journey and not being ashamed of where you came from. So your parents, we don't know what family we're going to be born into, and we have no control over, you know, our parents' choices, whether they're going to be end up being successful, being able to provide us everything that we could, you know, ever want, and all of this. So we can't necessarily be upset at our parents or our family, whoever raised you, for not having something that everybody else's parents were able to provide. Why? Because our parents, they are their own individuals. They have their own struggles. They have their own, you know, difficulties that they're dealing with that we have no control over. We have no control over how successful or unsuccessful your parents are, you know, as they're raising you. You know, they are living their own individual lives, like I talked about in the last video. And unfortunately, we really can't do anything about that. All you can do is, you know, be the best person that you can be and love them unconditionally. And, you know, if they're putting in the most effort and doing the best that they could to raise you, and did the best that they could do to teach you, you know, great values and morals, and just to be a good person, and they encourage you to, you know, be successful, and they encourage you to be better than them, that's all you can really do is just be proud of your parents. Don't be ashamed of them. Don't be embarrassed by your foundation and how you were raised and what you had or what you didn't have growing up. That's all. It all makes up who you are, and it makes you stronger. It should make you stronger, more motivated. It should make you want to push harder to have more than what your parents could have given you. And those of you who are out there who are embarrassed of how you grew up, I will tell you today, don't be. That is part of your story. That's a part of your journey. It's a part of what made you, what groomed you. You know, it's a part of why you're still here today. And use it as motivation to change that pattern. As they say, break that generational curse. So those of you whose parents or whoever raised you were only able to give you about this much, but they meant well and they tried their hardest, it's just, that's the life that how their life turned out to be. Take that and apply it to your future. So know that you can make your life whatever you want it to be, however you want it to turn out. That's your decision. That, you know, just because you came from the bare minimum doesn't mean that that's all you deserve, or that's all you feel like that's all you're able to attain. There are people who are out there who grew up in foster care, didn't have parents, and they developed into something so amazing. There are probably people out there who never knew their parents, and they have everything they could ever have now because they didn't let their past dictate their future. And I speak from experience, you know. No, I didn't have everything that I could ever ask for growing up, and I don't hold that against my parents at all, you know, because they are their own people and I am my own person. So I know that my future is bright. It already is, and it doesn't make me any less of a person. I don't feel inferior to anybody. I don't care how much you have, how much you own. We are all humans at the end of the day, and nobody can tell me that I am beneath them. And there should be no one that thinks that they're above anybody just because you have status or a certain amount of money, or, you know, it's a certain job. That makes you no better than the next person. It really doesn't. You know, we should all be more concerned with the character of a person and what can a person bring to your life that's positive. How are they benefiting you? A person's heart, that's what I care about. So those of you who are feeling like you're not successful enough, or you're not important, you are important. And as long as you have a goal and you're working towards something, and you're working towards whatever is supposed to make you happy, and that's what you want to go for, and you're working towards that, you are successful. You are worth everything, and be proud of where you came from. Be proud of it, because it makes you a lot stronger than a lot of people, because you've endured a lot more than others, and you have a certain motivation that shines through. So your parents are your parents. They don't dictate your future. You do, because you're the one that's getting up and deciding what you want to do. Nobody can make you do anything that you don't want to do. So yeah, I think today's video is going to be kind of short. This is probably more of a motivational, encouraging type video, but yeah, overall, you're not where you come from, and you don't have to continue that pattern. You can change your family story. You can change that. If you plan on having kids, you know, change that for them. Be different and make that next generation a totally different one. And don't let anybody feel like you are beneath them, because you are not, and they are not above you ever. So yes, I think that's pretty much it today. Hope I encourage anyone out there feeling down, feeling, like you're maybe on the wrong path, feeling like you should be doing something that other people around you are doing. Focus on yourself and focus on your life and with where your life you want it to go. Continue to work hard and make those small steps are going to get you somewhere far. And I hope that you have people in your life that truly love you for who you are, support you for who you are, for what you're doing, and people who don't judge you, criticize you, or make you feel or belittle you, make you feel like you don't, you don't know anything because you haven't experienced certain things. I hope you have truly good people in your life that love you, support you, and are there for you. And I pray that all of you just continue to shine and attain what makes you happy. Your foundation, that's exactly what it is. The foundation. It doesn't have to make up every level of your home. Like, you can make it stronger. You probably, we can't change the foundation, but we can build upon that and make it even stronger from there. So from me to you, love, life, peace,